on Thursday night. It's the Rams versus Seahawks. According to Bovada, the Rams are getting 2 points. So it's Rams +2 at Seattle. What do you think?
Ooh, you know what? I'm going to take Seattle. I don't think the Rams know which way they're walking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They forgot how to dance, and they got two left feet. I don't know what it is,
Yeah.
but I like Seattle for sure.
This one, I don't know what to do on this one because I look at Seattle and I definitely respect them and Russell Wilson. We talk about him and all that. Seattle, they took care of business against Cincinnati. They beat Pittsburgh with a bad Pittsburgh, like Mason Rudolph in his kind of first action. And I forgot who they beat. I forgot who they're. This last week in Arizona. So those are their 3 victories. Not great victories in my mind. And then they got handled by New Orleans, who we saw just handled Dallas too. So respect to them. 4 games in, is Seattle as good as their 3-1 record? The Rams were undefeated before they gave up all that yardage. Bruce Arians is somewhat familiar with his time in Arizona, so he was pretty well prepared to play against it. I just don't know what to do in this game. I take Thursdays off my board anyway. Although I am 3-0 on Thursdays, it's about the only day I'm 3-0 on this year. But I'm gonna take the Rams because everything, all my analytics and stuff, they're saying like, look, the Rams they're able to put up points. Seattle, who they've beaten hasn't been that great. And I think I agree with you, Sam. I think Seattle's the better team. I think Seattle should win this game, but the Rams haven't just been embarrassed. I got to think that they're going to play with a little bit more pride. And McVay, you got to get the ball into Todd Gurley's hands. 5 carries for 16 yards against Tampa Bay,
I don't know.
dude.
Something weird happened with Gurley at some point. The whole thing got weird like 10 months ago. I can't explain it.
So I was listening actually to Herd. I don't know if you got a chance to listen to Colin Cowherd today. I watched today's episode, and Colin made a really good point. Is basically when Belichick got into the into the Super Bowl, and New England, gave LA fits, and he said, they were basically playing with a 6-man front, and the rest of the NFL is copying that, and the Rams just, I don't think, have been able to figure out how to get their run game going. It's like the rest of the NFL has kind of figured out how to stop the Rams' run game, whether it's Gurley or Brown or whoever they got going. I got to think that they're going to figure it out. And at some point they're going to. Maybe I'm a damn fool. Again, this is a game, even if it was on Monday, I don't care. Thursday, I definitely take it off my board. I can't wrap my head around this game. I wrote down Rams 30, Seattle 27, only because I think McVay will figure it out, only because I think the Rams are going to want to play with some pride. And because, the Rams have had Seattle's number recently, in recent seasons. I don't know, man. I'm on the fence on this one. I admit I really have no idea. This certainly won't make our pick 6, but
I like Seattle.
Yeah,
and I don't really have much doubt, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, we won't add it to our pick 6 then.
Right.
Fantasy wise, Goff I think will have an okay game. Russell Wilson have an okay game. I think Gurley does okay, but I'm a little worried. Let's be real about this. I'm worried about him. Receivers wise, I actually think Kupp has his worst game of the season. If you're going to play Rams receivers, I would say it's either Woods or Cook. And then maybe the tight end, maybe Everett or Higbee gets in the end zone. For Seattle, for me, it's Russell Wilson all day, Carson all day. I actually like DK Metcalf and Lockett. So my analytics are saying they like the Seattle offense in this one. My computations for the betting is more Rams, more on the Rams side because the Rams can put up more points, and it kind of favors offenses that can put up points. But I'm taking it off my board, Brad. I'll be honest with you.